Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Continuing on with your snow coverage today, we turn our attention to the Fitchburg Fire Department helping us out and helping you out by reminding you about a few things today. We're going to talk with Meredith here, and she'll share some pieces. But first and foremost, whenever we think of snow and we're thinking fire department, I think you all know there's one thing that we do need to clear out, and it's snow around the fire hydrants.
So the biggest reason we need to make sure that the space around the fire hydrants is clear is because we need to be able to access the fire hydrants as quickly as possible. In the case of a structure fire, that fire moves so quickly nowadays that seconds count. And if we need to take time clearing space so that we can access the fire hydrant, that's time that we're taking away from actually addressing the fire situation. So the faster we can establish a water supply, the faster we can start extinguishing that fire. Yeah, once you add in a snow factor, if a fire engine pulls up and they have to clear out that fire hydrant, you figure 1 to 2 people, depending on how packed down that snow is. When it's cold like today, anyone who has had to clear their driveway will attest to the fact that that snow is heavy, it is hard, and it is tough to move. So if a firefighter is having to spend that time moving that snow out of the way first, that could be 2-3 minutes that they're losing, as opposed to just pulling up, establishing their water supply, which that's about 1 minute tops, and getting that water going right away.
Yeah, seconds count, of course, when fires, and I think what I hear from that too is that fires are burning a lot hotter now, so things can get out of control really fast. So take the time and please clear around those fire hydrants, as the snow will probably stick around for quite a while, and if you can beat it before it freezes down, I think that's also important. We also want to tell you too about clearing around your house for other things, including vents.
So the importance of clearing out those vents is, especially in the case of a dryer vent, that dryer vent is allowing all of that carbon monoxide to escape the house and go outside. If you're blocking that vent with snow or any other debris, that carbon monoxide has nowhere to go. So all it's going to do is build up in your house. There should be, if you're not sure where the vent is in your house, go into wherever your dryer is. Follow where that venting goes to the wall, to an exterior wall. Figure out where that spot is on the wall on the outside of your house. Go around to that spot, and there should be a vent a couple inches up to a foot off of the ground level where you'll see a vent. It'll usually have a hood. Just make sure that you clear around. If the dryer's running at the time, that's a good way to find it. Make sure you have that vent. You'll feel warm air coming out of that vent. Another vent that you need to check is actually around gas meters. So again, around your gas meter, there will be a vent on the underside of that. So if that, again, is blocked by anything, you could be allowing some of that natural gas smell to build up in your house.
Yeah, that would not be a good thing. So it's something I think
if you do have
we need
a
to
longer
do
driveway,
and get it taken care of here as getting things cleared around the house, not just your, or maybe when you're out there clearing your fire hydrant, you get those vents cleared as well. Something we all need to do. All right, finally, another area that you may not think of, and I'm speaking to you folks that have longer driveways. If you want emergency services to help you, you need to help them by letting them know that you have a long driveway and that if it's not cleared out.
If you do have a longer driveway, if there are some access issues due to you not being able to get it totally cleared, do let the dispatcher know that there may be an access issue, but in an ideal situation, definitely have as much of that snow cleared out ahead of time as possible. If there is going to be an access issue, definitely let the dispatcher know that on the phone so that we can be prepared.
Yeah, they'll make things a lot easier, and that's including medical emergencies and police emergencies as well. So if you think just fire, think across the board, as letting them know makes things just a little bit easier for them to be prepared as they arrive on scene. All right, that does it for our guest segment. I want to thank Fitchburg Fire Department for helping us out. We got everybody. We're pulling them all in today, helping us tell you the stories here around Fitchburg.